The internet is in shock as new footage of YouTuber P2istheName's final moments has surfaced, sending waves of grief and speculation through the gaming and content creation communities. Known for his high-energy videos and entrepreneurial spirit, his sudden passing has left many questioning what really happened. As tributes flood social media, the mystery surrounding his collapse grows. What led to this heartbreaking moment, and what does the viral footage reveal about his final hours? P2istheName's final moments. The internet has been shaken by the tragic and unexpected death of YouTube star Philip Enewale, better known as P2istheName. At just 26 years old, P2 had built a massive online presence, amassing nearly 4 million subscribers through gaming content, vlogs, and pranks. But behind the scenes, his final moments remain clouded in mystery. On the afternoon of March 14th, Enewale was found collapsed in the mailroom of his Los Angeles apartment complex. According to reports, the property manager discovered his lifeless body in front of the mailboxes and immediately called 911. First responders attempted life-saving measures, but it was too late. P2 was pronounced dead at the scene. Law enforcement sources confirmed that there were no immediate signs of drugs or alcohol, and as of now, his death is being treated as natural causes. However, the suddenness of his passing has left both fans and close friends searching for answers. One of the most chilling details about P2's final moments comes from fellow YouTuber FaZe Your Rage, who knew him personally. Under a tribute post on Twitter, Your Rage shared an eerie account. Teases sad, bruh. Nobody even knows how either. He just collapsed as soon as he walked out of room. No symptoms, nothing. Bro was healthy, having a regular night, and boom. Tomorrow isn't promised, y'all. Live with no regrets. Prayers to all his friends and family. They are. The idea that a young, seemingly healthy man could just collapse without warning has left many in disbelief. Fans have flooded social media with tributes, while others have begun dissecting his past videos for clues. And one video in particular has taken on an entirely new meaning. I have 3 million subscribers, but I'm lost in life. As the internet struggles to process the shocking news of P2istheName's death, one of his last videos, I have 3 million subscribers, but I'm lost in life, has resurfaced with a haunting new significance. What once seemed like a personal reflection on creative struggles now feels like an open confession of deeper battles. In this nearly hour-long clip, P2 didn't just talk about YouTube, he bared his heart, unpacking his journey from a Nigerian-American kid with big dreams to a self-made entrepreneur still searching for meaning. Right from the start, his tone was different. He sighed heavily, hesitated, and admitted, "I'm not feeling it right now." There was a weight in his words, a sense of exhaustion beyond mere content fatigue. He locked in, silenced his phone, and began telling a story that, in hindsight, now feels like a final testament. P2's journey wasn't just about making videos, it was about chasing financial independence. Long before YouTube, he had an entrepreneurial mindset. He wasn't the type to ask for money. He found ways to make it. As a high schooler, he hustled, selling candy between classes, making up to $60 a day. But when the school cracked down on him and confiscated his earnings, he didn't fold. Instead, he pivoted. That setback led to the birth of his first business, the Wally Co., a clothing brand inspired by his last name. Armed with nothing but determination and a few Instagram followers, he started selling t-shirts, and to his surprise, people rocked with it. His popularity as a football player helped him move units, but his branding instincts were what truly set him apart. He wasn't just selling shirts, he was creating a movement. For most people, high school side hustles fade into forgotten memories, but for P2, that early taste of success never left him. It planted a seed, one that he would later water with his YouTube fame. Despite his love for business, P2istheName's biggest break came through YouTube. His energy, humor, and natural charisma made him a standout in the gaming world, and his NBA 2K and Fortnite videos skyrocketed his channel to millions of subscribers. From pranks to lifestyle vlogs, he mastered the art of entertainment, consistently racking up views. Yet despite his success, something was missing. In his Lost in Life video, he admitted that he felt directionless. "I think I lost the plot," he confessed. He spoke about forcing himself to make videos that no longer fulfilled him, especially content with clout-chasing women who only cared about his status. He didn't sugarcoat his frustrations. He was disgusted by the fakeness of Los Angeles and the shallowness of the social media industry.
I think what has made me lost on YouTube, I think I have lost the plot. I think I truly lost the plot. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's okay. That happens in life. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like mentally I would go through it. I would go through a lot of shit and be like, what the is wrong with me?
This was a man at a crossroads. He wasn't quitting YouTube, but he was searching for something more, something real. And for him, that meant returning to his roots. P2 wasn't just venting in this video. He was announcing a major shift in his life. He was bringing back his love for fashion, but on a much bigger scale. His new clothing brand, Don't Mind Us, wasn't just another merch drop. It was his passion project, a full circle moment that tied back to the days he spent selling t-shirts out of his backpack. The name carried a deeper meaning. He explained that throughout his career, he always felt overlooked, like he wasn't given the credit he deserved.
I feel like I inspired a lot of people, but I still feel like I'm underrated. When people talk about the GOATs of Black content creators, I don't think I'm in that list. I get it though, like people have their own opinions. Write out your top 15, top 20 list. You might have me in there, but I don't think a lot of people would have me in it, and it's fine.
Instead of demanding recognition, he embraced the role of the underdog. Don't Mind Us was his response to being underestimated. It was a brand for people like him, the ones grinding in silence, the ones who didn't need validation to keep pushing forward. In the video, he unveiled the first piece from the collection, a soccer-style jersey. His excitement was palpable. He had poured his heart into every detail, from the designs to the custom packaging that read, "Don't mind us, there's nothing to see here." The irony was intentional. P2 wanted people to underestimate him because he knew what was coming. He even revealed how deeply he was invested, literally. He sold his BMW Y8 and Tesla, using the money to fund his brand. Every move he made, from car customizations to pop-up shop plans, was part of a bigger vision. He wasn't just making clothes, he was building something that would outlive YouTube. Looking back, fans can't help but feel that P2istheName was saying more than he realized. He spoke about feeling lost, about stepping away from distractions, about pouring his energy into something meaningful. The enthusiasm in his voice when discussing Don't Mind Us contrasted sharply with the emptiness he expressed about YouTube. It was as if he had finally found his purpose again, only for his life to be tragically cut short before he could fully step into it. Now, his supporters are left to carry on the vision he was so passionate about. His words, once just another video upload, have become a legacy. Don't Mind Us was more than a brand. It was his final message to the world. Fans continue to rewatch his last video, searching for hidden meanings, wondering if he was battling more than he let on, and his last ever video on YouTube only provides more mystery. P2istheName's eerie last YouTube video. On the surface, P2istheName's last video seemed like an ordinary vlog, one final update before he packed his bags and left Los Angeles behind. But in the wake of his tragic passing, the video now carries a different weight, one that has left fans dissecting his every word, searching for hidden meanings in what initially appeared to be a routine upload. Why This Is My Last Month Living in Los Angeles. The video was meant to document a new chapter in P2's life, his move to Atlanta, his dreams of expansion, and his decision to leave behind the city he had called home for his entire life. However, following the shocking news of his death, fans flooded the comment section with eerie realizations. This title has a whole new meaning, wrote at Raw Culture Report, echoing the sentiments of thousands who couldn't shake the feeling that P2's words hinted at something more sinister. Another fan at Kombata XR8Es took it even further. Bro wasn't leaving LA, he was leaving us the world. For those who had followed P2's journey for years, these comments struck a nerve. Had he unknowingly foreshadowed his own fate? Was his departure from LA just a metaphor for something much deeper? As the video plays, P2istheName's tone fluctuates between excitement and exhaustion. He starts by updating fans on his clothing brand, discussing how successful Phase 2 had been and how much he had learned as an entrepreneur. He shows stacks of packages ready to be shipped out, proudly explaining how he had spent the past few days working tirelessly to fulfill every order. "You gotta be built for this, man," he says at one point, reflecting on the relentless grind of balancing YouTube, business, and personal life. At face value, these statements seem like ordinary reflections from a hardworking content creator. But in hindsight, they now feel layered with an eerie subtext, as if P2 was expressing a deeper exhaustion, one that went beyond just his workload. Then comes the moment that has left fans in shambles. As he prepares to head to the post office, P2 casually drops a line that now chills viewers to the core.
Yo, before we ship the orders, I'm about to put my 30-day notice, man. I'm out of here.
At the time, he was referring to his apartment lease, but now the phrase, "I'm out of here," rings with an unsettling finality. Fans can't help but wonder, was there an underlying message in those words? Did P2 somehow know he wouldn't make it to the next chapter of his life? As the video continues, he expands on his reasons for leaving Los Angeles. He speaks about the desire to leave his comfort zone, to experience life outside of the city he had known since childhood. He talks about growth, about the need to meet new people, and about wanting to look back at life with no regrets.
When I'm like 35, 36, you know what I'm saying? I'm 26 years old right now, but when I'm older and I have kids one day, I want my kids to be able to talk to me and be like, "Yo, daddy, I want to live here," and I'll be able to say, "Oh no, don't do that. That place is trash."
Like, I want to be able to say I lived here, I lived there, I lived everywhere, not just one place my whole life, he concluded. Hearing these words now, knowing that he never got the chance to reach that future, is heartbreaking. Fans latched onto this moment, leaving comments like, when he said, "When I'm 36, I want to be able to tell my kids that that's a cool place to live," I almost teared up. Life, man. At Malcolm Tanamira, 5,145. The idea that P2 was planning for a future he would never see makes the video feel like a haunting farewell. He was thinking thinking ahead, imagining a life with kids, wisdom, and new experiences, only for fate to intervene before he could even begin that next phase. Then, there's his discussion about people in Los Angeles. P2 expresses a sense of detachment, saying he felt like he was outgrowing certain people in his life. He speaks on how LA is oversaturated with all types of personalities: businessmen, scammers, actors, influencers, people living off their parents' money. But finding truly like-minded individuals was a challenge.
Started my brand in December, and I feel like I've been very passionate with my brand, and I want to be able to move to a place that I can meet a lot of like-minded people, bro.
His words reveal an inner conflict, a desire to move forward, but an uncertainty about what that would look like. Some fans believe this moment hints at something deeper. Was he feeling disconnected from his surroundings? Was there something or someone in LA he was trying to escape? The mystery only deepens as the video reaches its closing moments. P2 discusses his excitement about moving to Atlanta, his vision for building a community, and his ambitions for the future. But his tone wavers, as if there is an unspoken hesitation lingering in the air. "Yeah, I've been talking for a long time. I'm moving to Atlanta," he finally confirms. What should have been a moment of celebration now feels like an ominous sign. He was ready for a new beginning, yet that new beginning would never come. As the video ends, the comment section becomes a shrine of grief and speculation. Fans continue to analyze his every word, searching for a meaning that may never be fully understood. Was P2istheName simply looking forward to a new chapter, or was he subtly hinting at something more? Was this just another vlog, or was it his final message to the world? No one can say for certain. But one thing is clear. In hindsight, Why This Is My Last Month Living in Los Angeles feels less like an announcement and more like a prophecy. And now the questions it leaves behind are far more haunting than any answers it ever provided. YouTube stars and fans pay tribute to P2istheName. The passing of P2istheName sent ripples through the YouTube and gaming communities, with tributes pouring in from fellow creators, fans, and public figures alike. His sudden death left many grappling with grief and disbelief, as those who knew him personally and those who admired him from afar came together to celebrate his life and legacy. One of the most notable tributes came from fellow YouTuber P2istheName, who expressed his grief and admiration in a heartfelt message shared across multiple platforms. P2istheName, a close friend and collaborator, described P2istheName as a good friend who was always so kind and provided invaluable advice when it came to content creation. His words resonated deeply with fans and peers alike, highlighting P2's generosity and influence. "I'm honestly at a loss for words. May he rest in peace. This breaks my heart," he wrote. Major media outlets like TMZ, Complex, and Online picked up his tribute, further amplifying the depth of P2's impact within the digital space. Podcaster Walter Weeks also paid his respects, recalling the positive energy P2 brought into every interaction. In a heartfelt post on X, Weeks noted, "RIP to a real one. He was a super positive, happy dude. Really good energy all the time." This tribute emphasized how P2istheName was not just a talented content creator, but also someone who spread positivity behind the scenes, making his absence all the more profound. A particularly emotional moment came during the Brand Risk 005 boxing event hosted by Kick streamer Aiden Ross. The streamer took a break from the event to address the crowd and acknowledge P2istheName's passing. He urged everyone to appreciate life's fleeting nature and to resolve petty conflicts before it's too late. You never know when it's your last day on earth. Appreciate everything. Say "I love you" to people you don't really say "I love you" to. Squash little shit that doesn't even really matter, Aiden Ross told his audience. His words struck a chord, serving as a stark reminder of life's unpredictability. Streamer Kai Cenat, one of the biggest names in the industry, also took to social media to express his sorrow. He revealed that P2istheName had always supported him during his early days on YouTube, a testament to the late creator's willingness to uplift others. "Rest in peace, P2," Cenat said in a recent video, his words brief but powerful.
Yo, one thing too, I want to go ahead and say RIP P2. No cap, he showed me a lot of love. You feel me? We was never close or anything, but it's so crazy.
It's
like,
really
that is
sad.
insane, bro.
It's heartbreaking. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, P2.
Beyond the creator community, P2istheName's fans took to social media in droves, pouring their hearts out in tributes across platforms like X, YouTube, and Instagram. Many reflected on how his content had shaped their younger years, providing entertainment, motivation, and even a sense of belonging. One fan wrote, "Rip it, P2istheName, shout out you for all them 2K and Fortnite videos you entertained younger me with," while another shared, "Rip P2istheName, bro. I used to watch bro Fortnite videos religiously. Man, what the..." A particularly poignant tribute on X from @itswillowpayne_ read, "R.I. to the man. P2 is the name. You showed us resilience. You showed us hard work. You showed us prosperity. You are a legend. See you soon, man. #P2 gang, #P2 is the name." This post, accompanied by a photo, highlighted P2's inspirational qualities and cultural pride, striking an emotional chord with many. YouTube, the platform where P2 built his legacy, became a digital memorial as fans flooded the comment sections of his videos. Under his final upload, "A regular night with my rich psychotic friends," fans left messages of mourning and gratitude. "You really had a huge impact on our lives," one user wrote, a sentiment echoed by countless others. Another commented, "This man was my childhood. I still can't believe this is real. May he rest in peace." One of the most heart-wrenching posts came from @__Wapo, who wrote, "Tomorrow is not promised. Cherish the times you have with your loved ones because it could be your last." This sentiment resonated widely, with fans reflecting on how P2's sudden passing was a painful reminder to appreciate life and the people around them. Major gaming and entertainment outlets, including the Express Tribune and Where Is the Buzz, recognized P2 is the name as a pioneer in the gaming content space. With nearly 4 million subscribers, his dynamic and relatable style left an indelible mark. Many described him as more than just a YouTuber. He was an inspiration, a mentor, and a self-made success story. His entrepreneurial endeavors, including his clothing brands Wallyco and Don't Mind Dues, were proof of his relentless ambition. His mother, speaking to TMZ, encouraged fans to continue supporting his legacy by keeping his YouTube channel alive. This request further strengthened the community's desire to honor his memory by rewatching and sharing his videos. On X, disbelief and sorrow continued to pour in. One user @nolimit_cap wrote, "P2 is the name, just died. That nigga was my childhood. What the f-?" While others scrambled to verify the news against official sources like the LA County Coroner's website. The suddenness of his passing made it all the more difficult for fans to accept. Amid the grief, recurring themes emerged across these tributes: P2's kindness, his entrepreneurial spirit, and his ability to connect with and uplift his audience. His journey from gaming tutorials to a multifaceted influencer who shared glimpses of his life as a young black millionaire in Los Angeles, as titled in one of his vlogs, was celebrated as a testament to his resilience and ambition. As of March 17th, 2025, the cause of his death remains undisclosed, with investigations ongoing. While speculation continues, what remains undeniable is the profound impact he left behind. The tributes paint a picture of a vibrant individual whose influence transcended the digital realm, reaching into the hearts of those who watched and learned from him. His legacy, as noted by Soap Central and the Music Essentials, will endure through the content he left behind and the countless lives he touched. P2 is the name's passing was a heartbreaking loss for the YouTube community, but he wasn't the only creator we've recently lost. Several other influential YouTubers also tragically passed away, leaving behind grieving fans and an undeniable impact on the platform. Other YouTubers who's passed away. In 2025, the tragic passing of P2istheName was not the only devastating loss in the YouTube community in 2025. Several other prominent creators also lost their lives, leaving behind mourning fans and fellow influencers who paid tribute to their legacies. Among them were Andrew Cross, an outdoor adventurer known as Desert Drifter, and social media personality Alicia Burney, both of whom left a lasting impact on their audiences. Andrew Cross, widely recognized for his outdoor exploration content, tragically passed away on March 4th, 2025. His death followed a severe car accident on January 31st that left him with a traumatic brain injury. After weeks on life support, his family made the heartbreaking decision to let him go, surrounded by loved ones. His sister Jenna shared the news on a caring bridge site dedicated to updating fans on his condition. "Hi friends, Andrew's spirit is free, surrounded by light and love," she wrote, describing his peaceful passing. She detailed how medical staff honored him with a final walk through the ICU before he was taken off life support, as his family and friends prayed and sang around him. Jenna's post resonated deeply with fans, emphasizing how Andrew really lived life to the fullest and left behind an enduring legacy of adventure, faith, and positivity. His passing sparked an outpouring of grief from the outdoor and travel content communities. His friend Tara Winter posted a moving tribute on Instagram, calling Andrew one of the best people I've ever known. She described him as genuine and selfless, with a deep love for both nature and the people he encountered. "Just being around him made you love him," she wrote, encapsulating the warmth and kindness he shared with the world. At the time of his death, a GoFundMe page set up to help with medical expenses had already surpassed $479,000, a testament to the support and love he had from his community. Andrew's passing left a void in the outdoor exploration genre on YouTube, with many fellow adventurers vowing to continue his mission of inspiring people to embrace the wild. The YouTube world suffered another heartbreaking loss on March 11th, when news broke that social media star Alicia Burney had passed away. At just 24 years old, Alicia died following a severe asthma attack while on vacation vacation in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Her sudden death came just one day before her 25th birthday, leaving fans and loved ones in deep shock. Her brother Charles Burney took to Instagram to confirm the devastating news. "I come with great sadness that my little sister Alicia Burney has passed," he wrote, asking for privacy as their family mourned. He also addressed misinformation spreading about her death, stating that Alicia was a self-loving and happy individual who did not engage in harmful behaviors. Alicia's passing was particularly painful for those who had followed her meteoric rise on social media. Known for her hilarious Bad Girls Club parodies, she amassed over 5 million followers across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Her unique brand of humor and relatability made her a beloved internet personality. Many fans paid tribute by revisiting her old videos and sharing their favorite moments from her content. Her family emphasized her hard work and passion for digital media. She had graduated with a degree in digital media production from the University of Central Missouri and was working toward her graduate degree at the time of her passing. Charles Burney made it clear that Alicia had big dreams and was actively working toward a bright future. The losses of Andrew Cross and Alicia Burney, along with P2istheName, have left the YouTube community in mourning. Each of these creators left behind an indelible mark, whether through outdoor exploration, comedy, or gaming. Their deaths serve as a sobering reminder of how fragile life can be, but their legacies continue to live on through the content they shared with millions. As fans and fellow YouTubers continue to honor their memories, the impact of their work remains undeniable. Whether it was through Andrew's breathtaking adventures, Alicia's infectious humor, or P2's gaming and lifestyle content, they all brought joy and inspiration to countless people. Their influence will not be forgotten. For more content like this, click on the video showing on your screen now.